Okay. Okay, we're live. We're live. Good morning. Okay. Good morning, Tristan, Stephanie. The dog should be here down shortly. Now that I'm talking, I can rattle the bag and get him down sooner. Oh, I hear creaking of steps. Is he coming? Yeah. I hear creaking steps. What a dog. 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 Oh, God, dog, you're so crazy. Oh. Oh, what a dog. You kill me, Doug. You kill me. Hey? Oh, Doug's. All right, folks. I'm a little bit groggy because the last 3 nights I have a visitor. Well, last night he was 2 minutes early last night, but he's been showing up consistently at 2 minutes. At 2 a.m., but last night he showed up at 1:58. And I thought the first night, Doug and I encountered him, that I'd scared him enough that he wouldn't come back, but now he's just lurking in the shadows. The first night I thought I had, that was actually quite good because the ducks woke me up first, and then Doug woke up, and then I was laying on the bed with Doug, and he was watching the window, and then the fox appeared in the between the house and the pen, and you could see him in the light. And then I said, Doug, get it. Doug was silent, and then I said, get him, and then he just lost it, and it was like maybe 50 feet from the window to the fox, so the window was wide open, so the fox took off like a bat out of hell, and I thought for sure that this is it. He'll never come back because, a dog is that close to him when he comes through the yard. But now what he's doing, he's lurking in the shadows around the pen. Oh, man, I'm getting woken up at 2 a.m., eh? It's hard to get right back to sleep, too. Man, it's so hard. So I had 2 nights that I was actually up for like 3 hours in the middle of the night. That really screws you up. Last night it seems a little better. I didn't get out of bed. You notice he's not even moving? He's just sitting here. It's like you just feed me. I'm like a garburator. A garbage can. Step on the lid, open it up, and just throw it down. He's not even moving. Oh, dog. We have treats. Because this is the only time I get treats is right now. Right now. Ducks aren't getting out today unless it stops raining. Actually, I haven't checked the weather. I just know right now it's raining outside. And they already destroyed my yard. I've got destruction that's taking place. I got problems, actually. I had a bad day yesterday. I got one of those emails that just puts you in a really bad mood. Oh, rain all day. They say 60% chance of rain, but it's raining right now. And if you go to the weather network, it says only a 5% chance of rain, but it's raining right now. Oh, yeah, so I got a bad email last night that put me in if I'd had alcohol here last night, I would have got drunk. That's one of those emails, when you get real mad. Oh. I just can't believe it. I'm still like I'm trying to get my composure because I have to attack them in a way. I mean, online. It's companies. You just wouldn't believe it. And it turns out that it's a known problem. So you know, like last year I stained my decks, and 12 cans of stain. I stained for what, 4 or 5 days, which I did that all in August because there's video evidence, when I did it, and I showed you how pretty it looked. And then this spring, it's all peeling off, and it's getting worse. Actually, the more that spring is unfolding here, the worse the stain is flaking off the deck, and the clothesline stand is starting to flake too. So, and nobody even walks in the clothesline stand, and it's starting to flake off. So, anyways, I've been dealing with the PPG people, the Olympic stain owners, and company customer service or customer jerky around department, and I sent them all the pictures, and I answered all their questions, and so and the can clearly says on it, it's a 6-year deck stain, and they guarantee satisfaction guaranteed. It clearly says satisfaction guaranteed. So they came back last night with their proposal to satisfy me in their satisfaction guarantee on 12 cans of stain doing my deck. And they came back with, we'll give you 3 cans. They're gonna send me a check for 3 cans of stain, and I'm like, well, it took 12 cans to do 2 coats. So how is 3 cans gonna fix the problem? But that was their reply last night. They have a Facebook page. I'm going to be unloading on it today. I can't believe it. How do you do that? How do you as a company, satisfaction guaranteed, big corporation, and then 3 cans, and you submit the receipts, and they're like, they got the receipts, but 3 cans is their answer. All right, anyways, I'll share it on Facebook when I do my review, and you can comment if you want to verify that I stained last year. I can't believe all that work, and I remember how much pain my wrist was in from being bent over, holding myself up, painting. Oh man, it was so much pain. Doug, you're back. You haven't left. All right. So then I doubted myself last night, thinking there was like some kind of, some condition in the guarantee, okay? And then I went to the garage and I read the old can, and it clearly states satisfaction guaranteed, Doug. It does, clearly states. How do you get satisfaction guarantee when you replace 3 out of 12? Then, oh yeah, this is the best one. So I've been using this stain on my deck since I moved here, and this is the 3rd time I've had to stain it. And Olympic stain made by PPG, Virginia. They don't worry, I'll share it on Facebook. You'll see it. I got to write a review up. I had to get my composure. Last night I was a little bit mad. Would have been a bad review. Today I'm a little more calm. But anyways, I've used this stain. They've changed the formula. That's what the problem is. But I've used this stain twice before, and I've only stained my deck twice here. That's all I've ever done in this many years. And the last ones, like the first time was like 6 years I got out of it. 5 or 6 years it worked. And then the last bunch almost lasted like 8 or 9 years. It was a long time. It was like I forgot when was the last time I stained it. That's how long it lasted. And their answer now is, because I sent them pictures of the house and everything, and their excuse now that the stain flaked off in less than 5 months is that the deck's too close to the ground, that the humidity did it. So that was their excuse, too close to the ground. So the previous year, now the clothesline stand this week is flaking off, and it's like 7 feet off the ground. So I don't know what the excuse for that one is, but I just can't believe it. Like, that's their excuse. And I'm like, so how did the first 2 batches of stain last that many years? Actually, Virginia, when you go to their Facebook page, last night, the last 3 consumer posts in the community section of their page, the last 3 posts were people with the exact same problem I'm having. Same deck pictures, flaking off, the whole bit. The exact same thing. No different. Like it's a known problem. They got a known problem, and this is how they're treating it. Anyways, I'm gonna raise hell on their Facebook page. I might get banned, but I'll share it. I'll share it, and then I've heard you duck people want to jump in on this one because it looked so pretty last year. When I finished it, and I finished. Didn't rain. It was it was good staining conditions. It wasn't hot. It was perfect actually. It was a perfect stain job. And the worst part is, the last words of the satisfaction guarantee were not responsible for labor, right? It's like, oh, that's the part I'm really not looking forward to. But $600 with a stain, and they give you a $183 check back for 3 cans. 3 out of 12. And the worst part is, it's the customer service people, and they're in Quebec, and they do the customer service for all of Canada, and the girl can barely speak English. That's always fun when you're talking to them. She can barely speak English, and she's in charge of the Canadian customer service. Oh, Doug, I get the hint. I got the claw on the side of the leg. Well, you know what? They try to get out of their warranty there, Bobby, and but if you lose it, I did lose it. Remember the boot company, that STC boot company, and then I complained so much that they ended up threatening to send their lawyers after me. That was funny, eh? You complained too much to a company, and now they sent a lawyer after you. But I'll tell you something, that STC boot review I did on YouTube. I've had 3 people tell me that they won't buy the boots. They were looking at buying the boots, and they're not going to buy the boots based on my review. I thought, well, at least that's 3 more boot sales that didn't happen because of that review that I did on the STC boots there on my channel. So I thought, well, that's pretty good, eh? 3 sales gone. So that's just what people have told me, that they were going to buy a pair, and then they saw my review, and they're not buying that brand. Anyways. Oh. Honestly, I hate that saying, customer's always right. I owned a business for 30 some years. I hate that saying, Doug. I do. The customer is not always right. Sometimes the customers are idiots. You know that, eh? Sometimes they are. I hated that saying. Oh man, because the customers were never right as far as I was concerned. It was like, oh my God, you guys people are stupid. Hey, Doug? All right. So my ongoing secret adventure I can't share with you. I can give you a little more clues. Today there's a new clue. I can give you a clue today, okay? Because I'm having problems with my flight situation. I'm hoping today to have it resolved, but there is no direct flight to get me where I want to go. I'm talking like from Canada. There is no direct flight from Canada. So I have to go through another country to get to this one. It's turning out to be a real ordeal, right, Doug? But it is going to happen because I am going to look at my situation, my proposed future that I'm working on. That I'm going to take you on the trip with me, the haul or the adventure later on. I don't know if I don't know how much I'm going to reveal in July. I'm going to reveal something, but I got to be very careful that you can't figure out where I am. So I got to keep it. But then, but you're going to love what I'm going to do, folks. I'm liking the idea. Trust me, it's exciting stuff. The dog, he's just staying right out of the. He's like, Dougie, come on, give me a little more. Come on. Hey, Doug, the day's gonna come you won't even be able to have kangaroo treats anymore. All right? Hey, there'll be no more kangaroo treats. Oh, Doug. Plus, I'm having allergy problems this week. I'm living on these and decongestants, and that's screwing me right up because of all the decongestants. I'm like, I raced out all week. But I will tell you that somebody has already nailed what, well, not nailed. Somebody has, they've gotten it 98% accurate on what I'm doing in the future. Put it that way, 98% accurate. Somebody's already guessed it. That's how close they are. You know, I'm really, I was shocked when I read it. I was like, holy mackerel, that's like exactly what I'm going to do. Well, what my plan is. Will I make, okay, well, Matt, do you think you will make a profit from the sale of your home? Well, Dale, I bought it in 1995. And probably if you factored in all the work I put in and all the money I invested, because I've invested a lot of money since 1995, and in real inflation, not the government inflation, but real inflation of our devaluing of our currency, buying power, I'm probably going to lose money, really, in the big picture. Owning a house is not a good investment. Actually, I should sit down and do an estimate where I'm sitting. Actually, that's actually a good thing, Dale. I'm glad I'm going to brought that up. I'm going to do a spreadsheet. Because I do have, believe it or not, I do have a fairly good idea over the years what I've done here. Like, it's hard to believe. You're like my driveway, you know, like there's like $60,000 worth of gravel, my driveway over the years. Because I did it in 3 years. And each year was almost $20,000. Well, 1 year was more than that. And my garage pad, like it's like, yeah, it adds up quick. But there's $60,000 worth of stone was brought in just for my driveway over the years, because this house was in a big hole. I used to have to drive down into a hole to get here. It was a mud pit, folks. It was a mud pit when I bought it. I wish I would have took pictures. Never took any pictures. Never took any pictures. That's great. How crazy things are here. I never took any pictures. I don't have anything. Nothing when I first got here. Look at him, eh? It's like, you know, I'm not gonna go. Equity's not profit, though. Equity's not profit. Profit is like money you make on top of your investment. But I've been selling things on local Kijiji up here, getting rid of stuff. And I've had some people in that they've given me some estimates what they think it's worth, and I'm thinking they're on glue, but then again, I'm not house shopping, and these were some people who were like just recently house shopping, so I don't know. I'm not house shopping because I've been here since 94, 95, so I have no idea. But I just know one thing: houses. I couldn't afford to buy a house today. I don't know how young people do it. Well, they do. I know how they do it. Just debt. Look at this dog, eh? He's like, come on. He's clawing me. Please, give me more treats. Doug, the day's going to come, there's going to be no kangaroo treats. Hey, poor dog. Hey, no kangaroo treats. But life will be different. Look at him, eh? He's just like playing the eyes. See the eyes, folks? He's just out. No, he's going to give up. Is he going to give up? Yeah, look at that. Yeah, he's done. See? He's done. See? Why is he done? He's probably had enough now, Bobby, or he realizes that I'm not giving him anymore. That's probably what it is. He's finally realized that now he's playing with me. I could bring him back to life by shaking the bag, but yes, Virginia, equity is a misnomer. Equity's a joke. But I'm really, Dale, I am going to do a spreadsheet. I am going to do a spreadsheet because see, the inflation part is the kicker, right? It's the inflation. because you know what the government says inflation is and what real inflation is are two different things. So if you take real inflation in the last 25 years, 23 years, I wouldn't doubt I'm probably going to sell at a loss. Why won't he get a kangaroo juice in email? Because where I'm going, the mail is going to be like, forget it. I'm going to have to do special stuff to get things brought to me. This is a real adventure, folks. I'm changing my life. Like, I'm it's address unknown. How's Doug going to get it? Doug will know where we are, Susie. He'll be with me. No. Is there a pink this morning? I didn't realize this. I don't know if it's got to be the light in here because there seems to be like a pink glow coming off of me. And this shirt's worn out. I wish I had another extra large pink, brand new, but I don't. This one's all washed out. When they were brand new, they're way brighter than this. It's sort of faded looking, but it's pretty bright this morning. This camera seems low. I don't want to shoot up here. I hate that. I hate that. You know what I mean? People do. Here's something. This is a pet peeve I have. When people do streams, and this is the way. I'll show you. I hate this. Okay. I gotta show this to you because it's one of my pet peeves. Look at this. Hang on. It's when they do streams like this. You know, and they're big YouTubers, and they're sitting there like this. Do you like those kind of streams when people are doing streams and it's their laptop or something, eh? And they're like this. They're like, you don't want to be looking down at the camera, you know. Or they do a whole newscast with a big microphone here and they're looking down. I hate that. That's a pet peeve I have on YouTube. I don't know. Does it bother you? Maybe it just bothers me. Maybe I'm a little bit strange that way. Okay. Yeah, the why so remote? What about doctors and essentials? Well, that'll make it interesting. It'll be sort of like if I hurt myself, I'll be really screwed. I got my health, my cancer. I thought I had cancer on the side of my head, and it turned out it was an infection that I put up with for 6 months. So, and thankfully, I had that tube of antibiotics from that thing I had in my back that I thought was cancer on my back, and it turned out that was an infection. So, but this one started to ooze, and then I started doing it, and now it's almost gone. It's almost, you can almost see, you can barely see it now. And it was a big lump. I was actually worried. I was afraid to go to the hospital. I thought, oh God, because I want to, I'm leaving. And I'm thinking, oh, the last thing I need is to have a big cancerous growth in my head, and I'll have to stay here and do cancer surgery. And it turned out it was an infection, so that's good. Will I be in a house? Yes, I will be in a house. I will be in a house. So, a house, and I will be in a house, and it will be allegedly it's going to be on land, the house. And yes, there is a ton of running water. So there's a ton of, that's what I'm being told. That there's, well, they're saying that there's enough water, and their exact words is that I can build a pond. That's how much water there is. Lots of water on the property. So, I wish I could show you pictures. It's really nice. I wish I could show you pictures. I can't. Because I'm afraid that somebody will Google search and they'll figure out where it is. It's very, 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 very pretty. But I'm still, like I said, I'm not having much luck on the flight situation. It's brutal. Last night I tried to book, and I got it down. There was down the low. I got it down to 35 hours from the time I leave Ottawa till I land, and then there's a 7.5 hour drive. So I don't know about indoor water, Miles. No, I haven't been told about the indoor water. I just know there's lots of outdoor water right now. There is outdoor water, but I don't know about indoor. have no idea right now. I'm going to know more. All of these questions I'm going to know more. I'm probably when I'm at the place, I'm going to be able to do, I am going to do videos. I am going to be shooting videos. And I'm probably going to shoot a whole bunch of videos and make it like sort of like a documentary type edit where I'll sit down and do a massive edit and, like an hour long show of what the whole situation was like, and show you everything. I'm thinking, I don't know yet. I don't know, because I'm not going to have internet service because I won't have a SIM card for the phone. And I'm definitely knowing that I'm not going to find a Wi-Fi hotspot, put it that way. You know, vampire mosquitoes. I've had those, Susie, the last 4 nights. The last 3 nights, in my bedroom, I've had this mosquito thing in my bedroom where I hop into the bed and the mosquitoes start bumming over my head. So last night I thought, where are these mosquitoes coming from? So I turned the light on again and I hunted them down, and I found 5 mosquitoes, and they're all full of blood, of course. 5 of the buggers, and they were all sitting on the side of the walls. I'm in the bedroom, man, looking all around, and I swashed them in red blood spots on the wall. But these 5 were driving me crazy. The night before, they drove me nuts for about an hour in the dark. And they just kept, I'm like, where are these mosquitoes coming from? It's like my bedroom, the screens, there's no way in. Electricity, yes, but I don't know how much electricity. I don't know the size of the service. As far as flooding, the topographical situation of the place, it shouldn't be, there shouldn't be a flooding situation based on the topographical situation where it is. Oh. I was washing my walls last night, Susie. I had 5 big blood spots. They were Doug blood. They were feeding on Doug, but they decided to buzz around my head in bed. But they're all dead now. Then after that I went to sleep and nobody bothered me. The night before was a bad night though. I was so tired. And I laid there for like an hour, and they just kept coming. And I kept trying to swat them, and in the dark, and you hear them like this, and you're listening, and you can hear it right by your ear, and you're like that. And so many hits in the head, you finally get upset and you stop. Well, good morning to you, unpredictable unicorn lover. We'll see you later. Hello, Inga. Hurricanes? No. No hurricanes. No hurricanes. But I am going to shoot videos. Like I said, I think I'm going to do it like that way I can do an edit and I can make sure there's nothing in there that would give up too much information of what's happening there. So, of where I'm going until I'm at the point of no return. What are the roads like? Remote. I don't know how far the neighbors are. Haven't got that part set. I'll know more about that. I got a hunch though it's the neighbors aren't close based on what I'm being told. Like it's not like people are gonna be able to see me type thing. You know. More than likely there'll be dirt roads. But there are paved roads because I'm outside a little city area. Today I'm gonna get this booked though. This airline thing is making me really upset. I will have internet. I'm actually looking at buying the old cell tower booster deal, because I got to bring it with me, and they've come down way down in price now. I remember back in 2013 when I first started the Duck Adventure, and I had that crappy dial-up. No, it wasn't dial-up. Well, it was about as fast as dial-up. The high-speed internet through the phone lines, the DSL I had here, and like I had a 2 meg down and 400 kilobyte up. It was just pathetic. And I remember researching about the cellular deal where you can have an aerial on your roof, and then you have a booster in the house, and then you can boost it. They call it a turbo hub, and you can boost up the cell signal so that you can have a remote, because here the cell's terrible. So you're lucky you can get 1 bar. Lucky you can get 1 bar here. Actually, in the house there's no bars. In the middle of the driveway we get 1 bar. So I needed to have this booster technology. Well, back then, for an aerial and a booster and all the cable I needed to do, it was over $1,000. And I was looking on eBay and Amazon, and the communist telecom company Huawei now, they make one, and it was $69 for the booster for the Wi-Fi hotspot. Now I know it won't work for me because it's didn't have the external aerial, but I'm thinking the prices come way down, like way down. So, but I will be setting that up. I won't be able to stream like continuous because I won't have that kind of connection. But I will be able to upload. I will be able to do streams like this. I could do a stream with a 720p, like with a phone, like this. I'll be able to do these kind of streams, but I won't be able to stream continuous, because I won't have the bandwidth. I just won't have the speed. But I will have a connection, so I can get stuff up so you can see. I'm excited about sharing it with you. I think people are going to be blown away. I could share a video about being an electronic junkie. It's alcoholism. It's alcoholism. I should share this video with you. I'm gonna share something with you because this is something I said this to my stepdaughter for her kids. Where can I find this? Hang on here. Bear with me, folks. I got to share this with you because it is so true. This guy nailed it. I got to find this. I want to share this with you. Where are me here? Messages. I got to find this thing. I really want to share. It's so true. I'm looking forward to not having any electronics in my life for a while. Did you know that they now have fake people? We'll go on that one here. I'm gonna. This one I couldn't. I was blown away by the fake people thing. Where is it here? Wow, why can't I find this? Oh, here it is. Okay.
I have yet to.
Okay, that's right. Yeah, this fake people thing. I can't believe it. We've really, as a society, we've fallen off the table, folks. Okay, so this one is about being an electronic junkie. Okay, I strongly recommend you people. I'm going to share it with you right now. I strongly recommend you watch it. Save it for later. Watch it later. Okay, folks. I highly recommend it. It's so dead on. The guy is like, it sums up the current state of everybody right now. How electronics are like alcoholism. It is social media. It's like it's really it's not you don't want it. Anyways. But I got to share this one with you. This one I didn't know existed. It was a real eye opener this week. So I stumbled across this. I don't know how I stumbled across it. Okay, but there's a thing now that. Okay, where is it here? Okay, there's a thing now. You know how they have the thing they call influencers. Like you're an influencer, on social media where you can set trends and all that kind of neat stuff. Okay. Well, you know what the latest thing is? It is influencers that aren't real people. And I came across this one, and it was about they're doing like animation, like computer animation people, and they've got like a 1.5 million, 2 million people following them on social media. Right, there's the article. And they like kids are following, and then advertisers can put products into these fake people. They're fake people. They're computer animation, and it's like we're following. People are following fake people. It's like I can't believe it. It's like South Africa. I'm not going to South Africa. My grandfather went to South Africa. He built schools in South Africa. He built 3 schools actually in South Africa. before he died. So, I'm not going to South Africa though. But to be fake people, that'd be like the Russians doing the CGI penguins here, and we're having a duck adventure with everything's CGI. You know what I mean? Like, you have family in South Africa, Inga? My grandfather spent a lot of time, but he stopped going there. I'm trying to think here. Late 90s, he stopped going to South Africa, but he went there for like 20 years solid. He built 3 schools for the kids out in the rural areas. You know, him and my grandmother were traveling around, and they felt sorry for the kids that their classroom was underneath a tree, and that was where they learned, and they didn't even have a chalkboard. You know, so he built schools, and then he set up a trust fund to finance the schools. You know. And then at the end, what happened at the end? I think it was somebody stole a whole bunch of money from the trust fund. No. No. Are you taking Flipper? Who's Flipper? I don't have a Flipper. I can't take ducks with me, man. Where I'm going. I can take Doug. Well, I could take a duck. I could take one duck probably. But I can't in this situation. This is starting over. Do you think stripper is Flipper? I gotta find good homes. Bad news on the girl in the hospital, folks. Bad news, that little girl that I saved there a week and a half ago there, that everybody was freaking out in the chat that there was a little duck getting raped. Well, she's not getting better. It's been over a week and a half, and it's not. Her leg's not getting better. She's definitely got some kind of really severe hip damage. Some kind of severe hip damage happened. She like sort of stands, but when she tries to walk, her foot gets caught in the straw, and she flips over, and then she lays there. And so I got a lame duck situation. Right now. I have Dot in there taking care of her. Oh. Well, keeping her company. I shouldn't say taking care of her. So. I can't take a duck with me. I don't know why that's so hard for everybody to understand. I can't even get a direct flight to the country, so how, taking a duck with me? I got focusing on Doug. Doug's the big problem. Well, it's not a big problem. It's just going to be a lot of problem. Oh. Purple spray on a rape victim? That doesn't work, Vicky. Purple spray is for injuries, infections, not for rape. Oh. Put her in my bag. And what, just don't bother putting anything in my bag? Just go with nothing. I gotta worry about Doug, folks. Doug's the big dilemma here because of his size. I'm having a hard time finding a freaking dog carrier for a dog the size of Doug. I think I'm gonna end up having to get one made. Oh. No Crocs where I'm going. Not that I know of. No, there is no Crocs. Well, there might be Crocs. No, I don't think there is. Well, maybe there is. I'm trying to think. Maybe one part there could be Crocs. I'm not going to the part where there could be Crocs, though. I'm pretty sure there's no Crocs. Pretty sure. No taggers. It's going to be a big crate for Doug, Inga. Big. Well. Has anyone asked to go with me? Nope. No. They're pretty well everybody's, keep an arm's length away from me on this one. Oh, I wouldn't take anybody with me anyways. I'm taking Doug. Doug is all that's coming with me. No, there's no Crocs in Antarctica. I know. Actually, I just watched a documentary, on a Russian documentary. It was all subtitled. Didn't know what they were saying, but I read it, and it was a Russian Antarctica. Um, it was, but of course, all filmed on the coast. They never show you anything, inland because well, you're not allowed to go to Antarctica. So, how big of a dog box do I need? A big one, Mark. A big one. I need a big box. Very big. Extremely large. Oh. A box for fridges. A cardboard box to put a 141-pound dog in. And that would handle air freight and get there in one piece. You think, Cuddly Cactus? The dog boxes for air travel are a little more rigid. A little more. But at least Doug, he knows how to sleep. He's good at the sleeping. I'm not worried about that. And he's good at holding his pee, so I'm not worried about that. You bought a giant one for a dog, for a Great Dane? I was looking, I couldn't find anything big ones online. I was having no luck. Hecker 0402. But I'm not crazy searching right now because, like I said, that's not going to happen until this fall. So, when Doug and I leave. I don't need a box for this upcoming trip because it's just me. It's just me. And today I'm gonna settle this airline thing. I've spent so much time. I've gone through every single date. It's frustrating. Put Doug in a wood box? I think you don't know. I agree. I need a proper dog carrier. I'll find one. Like I said, they can ship Great Danes, they can ship Doug. These Great Danes actually bigger than Doug. We'll find something. And Dougie's good at sleeping, so. Like right now, his excitement's done for the morning. Look at it, see? This is Doug. Right? You're done for the day, aren't you? You just started. I need more coffee. Oh, I'm getting old, folks. This week, I've had a hard week in my body. I've woken up like all seized up here every morning. A little too much activity going on here. I'm really upset that I got to restain my whole deck. Oh man, this is like so much work last year. I'm really upset that only gave me 3 cans of stain. Well, I'm not over with that one yet. Oh, I'm sorry about your sister passing away, Barry. Your half sister. Yeah, they ship horses. I don't know how they ship horses. They must have a special carrier for those. I'll find something. Like I said, I just lightly searched. Didn't do an intense search. He's staring at me. He's like, I know there's treats still sitting on the table. I know. So what else, folks? Got to redo my stain. The stain company. I'm going to share that on Facebook. Like I said, I got to get my composure together. And there are no direct flights. So there's the clues of the week. Clues of the week. Oh yeah, and the otter. Who saw the otter? I bet you not many people saw that. the otter situation. I didn't get any backlash on the comments from people on the otter. Another otter this week. And it was like, I'm like, and then after I did it, I was like, oh no, this, you can rewind this for 12 hours. So the whole day, everybody able to rewind it. But there was no video footage surfaced of it. So nobody took a screenshot of me fixing the otter. So can you say my name? There you go. I'm limited to a certain amount of baggage. Well, they give me 2 bags. I can take 2 bags, one carry-on and one check-in. That's what it says online. I just need a carry-on because I'm traveling light. Oh, traveling light. I'm on a mission, not a holiday. Yeah, that morning when I let the ducks out, I let them out at 7 a.m. And I couldn't figure it out. I was like, I'm looking at the lagoon from here because I can see it right from the kitchen, eh? And I'm like, okay, the can of geese are in the water, and the ducks are all in the yard. And I'm like, why are the ducks hanging around in the yard? And then I looked and looked, and then I saw the little bugger swimming around. I was like, oh, you. And the thing is, the mother was there, the parents, with the goslings. And I was like, the cat, well, the otter would eat the goslings in a heartbeat. So, and he was like swimming around, and the ducks, everybody was staying out of the water. Everybody was like, we ain't going in there. Jaws of death swimming around. Oh, I just can't believe they keep coming into the lagoon. It's like, my God, man, there's like a huge lake, full of mudpout. Huge lake full of mudpout, and they're coming into the yard. There's no mudpout in the lagoon. How old am I? I'm 57. Mohammed King. But the otter, if he stayed in the lake, he could have unlimited mudpout. He doesn't need to come over to this one and hunt ducks. Well, Chris Slade, I can't tell you where I'm going. I just give you hints. I got to be careful because I got a lot of internet troll lovers that would love to cause me problems. They have a track record of causing me problems. Like, what are we at? We're already at 5 thumbs down here on this stream. Is it 5? Let me just refresh the screen here. Is it 5? Yep, we're already at 5. The people who hate the channel, but they subscribe just to thumbs down the action. I love that, eh? You hate something? Hello, Janie from Guam. You changed your name, Janie. I washed your shirt last night. Yesterday, it got washed. I'm actually tonight, Janie. Actually, see right there. Can you see it? I'm gonna show you. Where is it? Where is it? Can you see it right there? See that? That little thing there? That's the jerk seasoning. And do you see that? That's a duck. And tonight, I'm going to put that jerk seasoning, or actually it's going to be on this morning, and it's going to sit the day, and I'm going to put it on that duck, and I'm going to eat that duck tonight. So I've been eating your the coconut sauce that you sent to me. The coconut, it's not very, there's no spiciness to it. It's just a nice cokey creamy nut taste with my eggs. It's actually an interesting taste with the eggs. But it says keep it refrigerated after you open it. But the problem is if you're refrigerated, it doesn't scramble up with the eggs with crap. So I'm probably going to die because I have it sitting on my counter, not refrigerated. No. No more ducks in the new location? I don't know, Barry. They say there's lots of water there. So if there's lots of water, you know. Well, if I die, Jeannie, you will know why. I don't have any kids. I have a dog. His name is Doug. and he's hoping that there's going to be a dog treat, but he's sort of given up right now. I'm surprised he's here. Normally he blows and he's on the what you call it, the bathtub by now. The bathtub. He's on the couch by now. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Nah, I hate that saying. I hate that saying, Stephanie, because it's like I've had a lot of stuff kill me, and it's like I don't feel any stronger. Oh, I don't feel any stronger. I honestly, I feel a little beaten up. No. The Magoon, Susie, was actually that redirected so much water on my property, so much water. Like it really, really dried the property. That Magoon really dried the property up big time. All the trenching did a huge difference. And another thing that really was difference was adding that, fixing the drain on the basement. My basement's bone dry. 2 springs in a row. It's like back to normal. And the pipe down at the Magoon, or the swamp, Magoon, the pipe down at the swamp, where I had to add the other 100 feet, and because it was sediment that built up in the pipe, it never stops running. You look at it and you can see the water. It never stops running from underneath the house. It's literally a creek running underneath the house. It's literally like it's just you can see the water. It's constantly running. They used to all be in the basement. Well, will there be any law or authorities? Where isn't there law and authorities in this world? There's nowhere free, Bobby. Oh, there's nowhere free. But the coconut eggs, it's pretty tasty. It is pretty tasty, I will tell you that. You know. What will I miss most that you can't commonly get in your new location? Nothing, Dale. I don't miss things because I embrace the new. I love new stuff. You know how when it's like when you go on holidays and you meet people and they're like and you meet them in the second week, you meet them and they're like, oh man, I wish I'm missing McDonald's or I'm missing, like how can you miss something? You go away on holidays and at the second week they're like bitching because they're missing something from home. Like I never could figure that out. Like it's an addiction. I'm looking forward to new food, new stuff, shake things up, you know? I miss the local coffee shop. Yeah, while you're away on your 5-star holiday, all inclusive, everything taken care of. I know. It's like they're like, well, the electronic thing is going to be the biggest one here, where I'm going to be. There's going to be a big drop in my electronic situation. But I got to.
I have yet to
I'm good at this. I got to post this link again because I really, people, you got to watch it. I highly recommend this video. It really sums up the current situation. I want to share it again. I just shared it again. No, I don't hate chocolates. I love chocolates. My problem is I love them too much. Will I need bug spray? Probably. Who knows? I said this is uncharted territory for my life. Uncharted territory. Exciting. Oh. Bacon? Yeah, the bacon can be found anywhere in the world, Barry. Well, except in Sharia compliant countries. But basically, the rest of the world, bacon's a free for all. Peanuts could be a problem. Peanuts could be a problem. Cashew nuts won't be a problem though. I'm gonna have bacon this morning for breakfast. Yes, Bobby, you could live out without bacon and chocolate. You could do it. Trust me, you just need new stimuli in your life. That's the thing. You gotta let go of the old and embrace the new. You know, you gotta embrace the new. Just like run with it, and find something else to become addicted to. You know, no, it's not an island. I'm looking forward to embracing new. Knowing male's going to be a hopeless situation. Hopeless. I've already started researching it, and it's like I literally have to have stuff mailed to like, well, there's a company here in Canada that specifically does it, and then they ship it when they get enough stuff. A freight forwarder, and that's the only way it gets delivered to you. You can't trust the mail. You could probably trust envelopes like letters and postcards, but boxes, forget it. No, I don't live by myself. I live with a bunch of ducks, Mohammed, and a dog, and a whole bunch of people at my kitchen table, well, my desk in my kitchen. So, via an internet connection. Bombing Matt with stuff? No, I don't know. What does that mean, Ford? Suriname. I know where that is. That is in the top right-hand corner, west corner of South America. A lot of people don't know where that is. That's a pretty country. That's actually on my bucket list of places to go. It's actually on my bucket list of places I would like to. That's a remote country, Inga. When you look on Google Maps on that place, next to no roads, and well, there's actually not even Google Street View. It's all it is pictures that people have posted with geotagging, and but it's pretty cool looking place. It's very underdeveloped. I bet you not many people here know where Suriname is. Inga, go and visit your friends. Seriously. Once you start looking at it on the internet, it's like, it's pretty amazing looking. Yeah, you can tell by the architecture, it's Dutch. You see the streets and the buildings. It screams European colony. Well, it screams it. It's like you look at it and it's like, oh my God, it's Europe in the tropics. I'd go if I were you. I don't know why you haven't gone. Why haven't you gone? If I had friends there, I'd be like, man, oh man, I bet you'd be hard to get a flight there. You know, probably not as hard as I'm having, but probably maybe you'd have a direct flight from your. I'd go, Inga. If you're not working, go. Seriously. And actually, right now is the time to go because rainy season it comes up here shortly in the fall down there. So summertime's a go. Hans was in Suriname. I'd like to go there. It's on my bucket list. We'll see. That's a nice way, Inga, of saying no, it's not going to happen. I got my garden to take care of. Your garden can wait. You're in between jobs. Hop on a plane. Go visit a friend. Send an email off to your friend today and say, I want to come and see you. Let's get this happening. No. Just do it. Live life large while you can, before you can't. and then you'll be laying on your deathbed regretting you never went. Surprise your friends. You can't go on holidays while you're unemployed. Need permission from what? What do you mean you can't go on holidays? You're looking for a new job in Suriname. You're going job hunting, not a holiday. Holidays are when you're working. You go on holidays when you work. When you're unemployed, your trips are expeditions to find new employment. Come on, you should know that by now. See, everybody's agreeing with me. Go for it, Inga. Oh, go for it. Mohammed, are a YouTuber? What's are a YouTuber? Don't think they'll look at it that way? What, are you being watched? Is somebody watching you right now? Or like you're under observation? Are you like under like house arrest or something, Inga? Are you not telling us something? What's happened? Did you do something wrong that you're not allowed? Did they get like an ankle bracelet on you? That they know what you're up to? I'm starting to think we have a criminal in our midst here. Inga, have you been convicted of something? Are you like under house arrest? The blonde goddess from Europe is in trouble. They check up on you. Yeah. Well, if they what do they text you to see if you're still? You reply back with a text. Simple as that. You know, your phone will still work down there. You just got to pay the roaming charges. I can't believe it. Or just give up. You know, just give up 2 weeks. Say I'm going to take a hold on my 2 weeks. I got to go look for a job out of the country. I can't believe it. How long are they got you under house arrest? I'm assuming this is like the unemployment people. So when was the last time? Here's a better question. When was the last time they checked up on you? When was the last time they checked up on you? Like, have they checked up on you yet? It's been months. Have they checked up on you? You're making excuses to not to go. She needs a good lawyer. I know, Susie. Something's real. We're not getting the truth here at Inga. Something's going on. She's done something. She hasn't shared it on Facebook, so it must be something that she's not too proud of. But I was officially unemployed starting yesterday. Okay. And you don't think you can sneak away and like, so you don't answer the phone for 2 weeks. So what? You just go. You want to go for longer, right? Like, personally myself, if I were you, I'd be going to Suriname for a month at least. Go visit your friends. It's a beautiful place. Check it out on Google. Like I said, it's beautiful down there. I was shocked how little roads they had. Pretty remote place. Yeah, but it's only, you're not giving it up forever though, Inga. It's just a short period of time. It's not like you're permanently giving up the whole lump sum here. You're just going to disappear for a short period of time. And then you'll be back. You can say your phone broke. There you go, my phone broke. I've been without a phone for 2 weeks. You know? I think she's under house arrest. Probably got an ankle bracelet on. Can't leave. They're tracking her. Unemployment agency, they don't do nothing up here. People disappear all the time on unemployment. They go weeks, months. They don't even check on people. They just keep sending money out. Unemployment is the government tries to make it out like it's a benefit, and it's not. It's you paid into it. But you're not doing voluntary work. You're going to go look for work. Inga, you're making excuses to not go on an awesome adventure. Like, all you got to do is get a flight and stay at your friend's house. I would love to go there. Can't believe it. Maybe you could introduce me to your friends. I don't know. I've never been unemployed. Unemployment insurance. I don't pay into it. Haven't paid into it for over 30 years. Over 30 years. Maybe even longer, actually. I'm trying to think. It's been a long time because I've been self-employed. You can get an exemption, so I don't pay into that. So I've never been. I've never had the ankle bracelet put on me that I can't do what I want to do. I'm free. I'm a free spirit. But it's also got me into trouble because when I needed backup, I had no backup. Oh. Would I sell my dog for $8 million? And well, yeah, I would sell Doug for $8 million, and then I would hire a SEAL Team 6, and I'd pay them $1 million to steal him back, and then I'd net $7 million out of the deal. Oh, because with $8 million cash, you could definitely hire a retraction team, extraction team, not a retraction. Well, you're gonna retract from the deal, but an extraction team to get the dog back. Oh, no. How long can you be on unemployment, Inga? How long? 52 weeks? Do you got 52 weeks? I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I'd do the $8 million deal. I'd be a liar if I said I wouldn't. But oh my God, there would be a rush to get him back. And actually, if I knew about the $8 million deal, I'd probably go on Craigslist and start advertising, looking for an extraction team. You can be on unemployment for 2 years. Okay, so basically, what you need to do, Inga, is that you play the unemployment deal for a month, see how it goes, see if they check on you, and as soon as they check on you, then you know you're good to go for at least a month. Okay, after they check on you, so you go for your orientation meetings. They tell you what it's going to be like. It's going to be like for 2 years, and then and as soon as you do that meeting, you're like, okay, and then boom, book a flight and gone. Okay. That's what you do. And then go to Suriname. I'm begging you, please go. You'll regret this if you don't. But as soon as you do your first meeting with the unemployment people, and they give you, they tell you all the rules, what you can't do, and all that kind of neat stuff, and you're like, from that, you got at least a month before they're going to check on you. Oh. Yeah, what they want, Inga, and what they're going to get are two different things, girl. Come on, you know that. Oh. I think we got unemployment here. I think it's 40 weeks up here. I'm not too sure. I think it's 40 weeks of benefits. But the unemployment fund's bankrupt because the government's taken all the money. So. The UK normally 6 to 7 weeks for checks. Yeah, so there you go. Not bad influencing, We're talking about a life opportunity. It is 40 weeks, Miles? Okay. Oh. Oh, verification that you're actually checking. They used to do that up here. I don't know. Like I said, I've never been on unemployment, so I just hear stories, so I can't really tell you firsthand from experience. I would be lying. I'm telling you third-hand news. You know what I mean? So. But I think, this is an opportunity. You have a friend there? Go. That's all I can say. I can't apply for unemployment. I'm unemployed. I'm unemployable. Oh, I froze. What's going on? I've got a